Streaming live. Are we really? Let's have a look. Let's have a look, mate. Go live. Go. No. I've got two live streams. When the man doesn't know what he's doing. This is what you get. How do we close this one? Manage. Just trying to figure my shizzle out, and I'll be with you should there be more than one person coming to say hello. Is this working or not? Connect to streaming software. Done that. Let me get rid of this. Here we go. Sup, abs. There we go. Yo. Evening. So, I'm not doing the Super Bowl, the Superb Owl. So let's chat. I want to talk XRP, Riddlers, the future. Let's see if we can pull this out here. Minimize that, and let's see what we can do. Right. First of all, you need to see my screen. Boom. Okay. Let's just rearrange my screen a little bit. Apologies, but I'm not expecting anybody on for the first 5 seconds. Very unannounced live stream. Let's just minimize that. Need a bit of practice with these things. Okay. One viewer. Abs, any questions about XRP? Anything you want to chat about? Got you solo. Question is, can anybody hear me? Yep, there should be audio coming through. No bigger, just chilling like this video. Cool. Sweet. All right, well, tonight I'm going to start a little bit different. I haven't looked at the XRP price chart for a long time, and while I do that, I'm going to sort of talk about my overall sort of strategy on how I'm approaching this. So, digital asset, okay, cool. Thank you, man. I'm going to talk about XRP. In my early days, I used to be a massive blockchain backer fan. I still am to a degree. And I'd study the charts and I was figuring everything out and looking and comparing and thinking, okay, this is interesting. And then I kind of went through the awakening that some of us have gone through in the last year with all this craziness in the world. You may or may not relate, but, you know, I've changed a hell of a lot. And I've discovered the Simpsons episode. I don't know if you ever saw it with Coach JV was talking about it. Other people have talked about it, but the whole ledger being used at a surf shop, and April, the attendant, and the XRP symbol in the background, the Masonic signs in the background, all of that kind of led me to, whoa, mental stuff. So it led me down a path, and here we are. I now see XRP very, very differently, and half of that is thanks to the Riddlers and Bubblecugs. You know, who I've said before is very, very much Marmite. You know, you either like him or you don't. But they've basically shown me that XRP is going to be a lot more. I was doing research anyway. I could see that XRP was going to be big I was stuck on this whole next cycle thing. You know, get to $10 to $13, as everybody would say, and that would be it, and we'd sell everything and start again in the next bull run. But adoption looks close. I mean, I know still a lot of the narrative for people that are just seeing this as it is that there is no adoption anytime soon, not full adoption of the banks and bits and bobs. But if you know what XRP is all about, then it's going to go to the moon at some point. It's just a case of when, trying to figure that out. Have the Riddlers been a bit of a hindrance? Yeah. Could have bought other things. I did all right with SHIB in early last year. That was luck, and a few other little things. But some of the influences have been hindrance in terms of when XRP got to $2. My favorite blockchain backer, he'd warned of $2 many weeks, months before we got there. But when it got there, he was prepping us for alt season, prepping. You get that warm, fuzzy feeling. Yeah, it's gonna go. $2 hits, boom, crap, down. And I was like very disappointed. And like on reflection, you know, people say he's a time traveler, blah blah blah. But dude, he knew $2 was coming, and he warned us months before. And when we got there, he never warned us. And I was still a bit of an amateur then in terms of my mindset, my understanding of the markets and what's really going on. So I feel that the influencers, we've got some big influencers playing. I'll go into that a bit more. But digital asset guy, mass adoption after $10 to $13. It's a lot of retail. Yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, DAG, do you follow Bubba? Is he somebody that you listen to at all, or you literally just stick to the research? While you answer that question, I will, if you're even still here, I'll just show you this chart. So this is 2014 to 2018. Remember where blockchain backer, he says, you know, he draws the line from somewhere like here, and it gets up to, I can't remember how he did it. It's like some sort of strange. Oh, that was it. He'd kind of use this bottom red section here and measure up to a 4.236. So I'll just show you when you do it. So this is like the capitulation of the this and that and whatever it is. But anyway, he'd show it getting up to it from there. But I've always just done it from the normal position. 0 on the top, pull it down to the bottom. And then you look outside the box. So the 4.236, Cool Labs, I'll talk to you about him in a second. The 4.236 is the default end. This is where it ends normally. No one has ever looked outside the box. But if you look outside the box, you can see that it hits a perfect 7. I've put 7.7 there. But you could pretty much say, yeah, 7.7, 77. Or you could say a 7.02, you know, it's close to blockchain backers 0.702, which is in there somewhere. It's probably right there where that little nugget is. But yeah, if you look outside the box, you see where it hits. And again, I did a 66 fractal, 66 limit, and boom, look where it takes you, right to the top of the second run. Now, I'm not saying that you should follow these at all, but it's convenient that 7.7 and 66, they're quite, you know, straight numbers, very, very simple. And it did the same on Bitcoin as well. But I'll just show you how we're getting on for this run. Now, I've copied this fractal from here. Now, I want to show you the fact I have slightly stretched to fit it. And I'm not saying this is a be-all and end-all. But from the top to the bottom, in terms of in line with where we are here. So if you do that, you get the bottom is in line here and the top's in line here. You'll see that we do come up in that fractal from that time there perfectly in this zone. So it would suggest we've hit the bottom here, We've gone up, hit this section here, and we are, I hate to say, I'd like to see that there is going to be some lift-off soon. But if we were comparing the fractals, that's only just hit here, and then this has only just hit here. We've got a long way to go until lift-off. I'm hoping it isn't going to be that long, but imagine if they do string us out that long. Imagine. I mean, if you follow Bubba, you'll know, what does he say regularly? They want us out. They want us out. Now, who's they? Well, they are the institutions, more than likely. But if you were an institution and you wanted people out, what would you do? Well, do you think you would hire some very smart individuals to be the influencers of your community that you want out, and make them present this wonderful showcase for you for a certain price on a certain timeline, and keep you hanging on, keep you frustrated, watch the price go up to $2 and then come back down again without even warning you? And then, if you think of Blockchain Backer, he was warning of 10 to 13, 10 to 13, 10 to 13, all the way up until September last year, or even prior to that, perhaps when XRP was getting to $2. And he was selling the alt season, selling alt season, 10 to $13. I haven't heard him say 10 to $13 for maybe 6 to 9 months. 6 to 9 months. It's mental. And it just goes to show, why is that the case? Why haven't I heard that? And it only suited the narrative at the time. And I'm not criticizing him totally. He could be a complete innocent player in this, but I've made my representations on that previously. If you were the big corporations and the financial institutions and you want people out, how are you going to do it? One, you're going to raise the price, so people are going to sell at certain prices. Two, maybe you'll keep them hanging on. Maybe you'll give them disastrous news. Maybe XRP will be a security, some convoluted reason or way. Maybe you'll hack the exchanges and steal a lot of XRP and make people really unconfident using the exchanges. Who knows? There's a whole load of ways, but certainly one clever way would be professional XRP influencers. Blockchain Backer, Moon Lambo, Kevin Cage, BitBoy Crypto. They're all at it. I mean, I was very suspicious last year when BitBoy Crypto suddenly switched straight to XRP and was like, oh yeah, I got insiders who told me, yeah, XRP's going to the moon. Yeah, it's very sus. So I think we know that XRP is the Don, and the only person out there telling us that is Bubba Cogs. He's the only one. So you can criticize him, completely criticize him, but he's the only one telling us it's worth more than $10 to $13. There are a few Twitter accounts and whatnot, but you gotta respect to a degree what he does, and he definitely knows the timeline. I followed him very closely, figured out some of his clues, I believe anyway. He even followed me the other day, and he's blocking me, following me, blocking me. It's all a bit funny, but so this year coming up does seem like it could be mental. You got David Schwartz talking about the 22nd of February in a sly way that he does. So I'm waiting for 22nd of February. You got Donut, if you've ever followed his channel. He's really no. He's really interesting. Where's Donut? Let me find you. Ghost of Cryptos. These are channels I should recommend to you. Got Ghost of Cryptos. He's got a really interesting few videos on BG123's latest picture, and there's a sort of a clock, and he thinks that's all down to moon cycles, and he's shouting out that the Cancer sort of moon time is just shown on that. I won't go into it here, but check it out. Ghost of Cryptos, really cool, interesting videos. Skip through it, play it a bit fast, you'll get to the point. But yeah, Cancer, which is like June sort of time, is showing on that. You've got Dwight Snoot. he does seem to be. You tried to talk to your friends about Baba, didn't go well. Yeah, well, he's an acquired taste, but when you've got somebody like that, you got to listen, because they're an aggravator for a reason. They want to put people off. Only those with the patience, and don't get me wrong, he's pushed me off a few times in the past. His trap talk and his V talk, I don't respect him for that, but he's playing a game. He's part of the puzzle, and they picked the perfect person, because he is a see you next Tuesday by all regards. But he clearly knows his stuff, and I respect him for that, and I respect the fact that it does appear he's done a lot of his own research. Can't criticize a guy that has put a lot of time in trying to understand the occult language. The guy is legit. But Dwight Snoop, he believed today, being the 13th, it's not in the UK anymore, the superb owl is on its way through. I don't know what the score is. I don't even care. It's all a ritual, all a big ritual. You can see the kind of things I listen to and watch just down here. Decode your reality. Anyway, so Dwight Snoop says he's a highly intellectual man. He does seem to be so. He's got some polarizing views on different things on Twitter, however, but nevertheless, he thinks So It Begins starts today, the 13th, sorry. And I did a little decode the other day, it kind of suggested the same, the 13th and onwards. So, I can't find Doe now.
Okay.
I don't know where he is. I thought I had him up. Anyway, you probably heard him type in, this is what his name is, Doe Nut Factory. He does loads of conspiracy stuff. It's wicked. It's awesome. Really, really cool. So check them out. Check both of these guys out, Dwight Snoop and Ghost, for some ideas on what's coming up. But the biggest dates for me, I don't want to go too into everything tonight and bore the tits off of you. But the biggest dates for me, 22nd of February. I want to see what happens on that. It's quite a poignant day. I want to see what happens on the 20th of February as well, because that's the 51st day of the year. It's still all the twos, the 22222s, and someone like Donut, who talks about it all the time. He's seeing the 1-5 and the 5-1 everywhere, in all news articles, and I've been seeing it too. So 5-1 and the 222s are really strong in the news and all the articles. You just have a search online. There's tons of it. So we don't want to hear that, but so the 51st day being the 20th of February, I'm definitely keeping my eye on that. After that, we got the 2nd of April. Elon always talks about the 420. Let me see if I can find Raya's posts from earlier. Yo, what's this all about? No. Raya. Raya Rose. She's cool. She's a decoder amongst me and some others. Where she said it. Come on, you can't have done too many posts in one day, can you? Surely. Okay, she has. How many posts? 3 hours ago. Who knows? Oh, this was interesting. David Schwartz and Howard Moon posting on the same day about Amazon, and there is Le Broccoli. I'll look him up in a sec. He's got a cool post on that, showing how that all links. In short, no, I won't go into it. In short, Ripple got like a hidden, since about 2016, it's a hidden, not publicized agreement with Amazon to obviously assist them, be part of the, we know, all the financial stuff. Uphold, I've seen a much better one than that. It's okay. Uphold, Mr. Loop, well, I suppose it's linked. Oh, there it is, Raya. So 420 equals Amazon, or Amazon equals 420 in English gematria. But nevertheless, I don't really muck around in gematria too much. But Elon Elon loves a 420 gag. If I look at my tweets and replies from earlier in the day, excuse me, man, I tweeted a lot today. Apologies. Do like this one. And there it is again, pointing to the sky, the number 9. Interesting symbology used everywhere. What was I even looking for? Yeah, you got McDonald's, says shh, something's coming. Tractors in the background. I can't find the Elon 42 post, but yeah, the old 1.3 trainee sniffer dog visiting a special needs school busts a drugs factory next door. I mean, come on. These reports are ridiculous. They are ridiculous. I mean, if that happened, then it's just mental. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if you know, but the Super Bowl is so ritualistic. It's just, in fact, the entirety of professional people and movie people, also just so many rituals. So many rituals. You got the 113, the game starting at 11:30 tonight. 10. If you remove the zeros, as I always do in numerology, $10 to $13. The 113 is coming everywhere. And if you reduce it, it's today, the 13th of February. XRP, he thinks four digits going to between February the 18th and April the 19th. I'm just not feeling it's the Adar 2 thing, that the old 1322, 13 month of 22, and Baba Cox is always talking about it. I get it, and I get why they think that, but the timeline goes to September, and I'm just not feeling it. Just not feeling it. I did a video, obviously some of you may have seen it, the 9.2 video. 9.2 was incredibly strong to me on the 9th of the 2nd the other day. It was mental how crazy the what's the word, the signs I was given that day and the day after. But nevertheless, for those who want the 4.2, Elon's 4.2 thing, the 2nd of April, which is the 2.4, 4.2, depending on where you write it, is the 92nd day of the year, which links back to my 92 video, and it's in week 13, which is, you know, a strong Masonic number. So that is the next, after February, well, let's say that is one of the dates I'm going to keep my eye on, April the 2nd. Also, we got March 22nd. I don't know if I've got that anywhere. I'll try and look it up quickly. Oh, here we go.
The guy's like, hey, we just let me know we took at 70 meters you have a half barrel, which is a pain in the ass. So they just deleted it, and I was like, cool, that sounds good. I randomly